Hey guys, Zoroarrkk here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is actually going to be a quite quick tip video. Just probably you guys have worked this out, but just in case you haven't, it's just something that I've found out. Well, it isn't really something you find out. It's just something you find out by playing, and it's going to be involving the map Combine. So basically, I'm just going to tell you guys some places on Combine. I'm going to probably do it with other maps as well that I've seen a lot of people go to, obviously the spawn system and everything like that. None of this is all confirmed. This is all from me playing, so I haven't got any like the actual spawn points or anything like that. But I'm just going to go over the way I play Combine, because Combine is probably the most played map of the game because of it being small, unless you obviously play Nuketown, but it's the smallest map in the game minus Nuketown. I think it might even be smaller than Nuketown, but don't quote me on that. So anyway, first thing is working out where they're spawning. Now, I play a lot of hardcore, so obviously I can't see the minimap to see where my teammates are to push them and whatnot. Now, I'm just going by a TDM point of view here because I haven't played hardpoint for a long time and I haven't played pretty much any other game mode because they're really the only game modes I play. But I believe there's 3 spawn points on each side of the map. One on the left, one on the right, one in the middle. There's no like odd spawns. I mean, you can probably get a spawn in the middle, but I've rarely got it. So I wouldn't even really bother with it. Now, if you are attacking from the side where there's the little building, only single story, not the dual story, just a single story building. If you're killing the people that are that way, two of the best places if you want to try and get a team with spawn trap is on the left hand side where the wall run is. You can get a nasty head glitch, which you can see them if they're spawning from the middle, and the left side obviously won't be spawned because you're there. Then the other place you can get is in the actual building. You can go on the head glitch. I think everyone knows that head glitch by now. You just sit there, wait for them to come to you. The only thing is that then they can get the weird spawn that pushes them onto the big lane, and can switch the spawns. But that's a great place to switch into, and you'll probably see from my gameplays. I don't know what gameplays I'm going to be using. A lot of the routes I take are pretty similar every single time. I just alternate round the spawn points basically. And then if you want to get a third guy, you can always get him up on the like little ledge bit, just in case someone tries to dart through the middle and into the middle of the map. Now, if you're attacking the side of the double building, a 2-story building. Places you really want to pay attention to is where the wall run starts on that side. Again, it's not really best head glitch there because you can head glitch either side, whether you're attacking or defending, if you want to say, for argument's sake. So it's not really the best place, but the place I go a lot, which is, if you've watched any of my like relentless gameplays, you'll see them a lot. Is if you go on the big street, big alley, whatever you want to call it, on the left hand side of the map. And you just go through that little doorway. You can actually peek through into their spawn. That gets the right hand spawn and a lot of the middle spawn because they have to go around the rocks. You can be killed from that pretty easily if they get the right side spawn and go the other way, like you didn't see them or something, or they're already in there, like in the building or anything. And you can get killed from the left side, grenade spots, etc. But it's actually a nice place if you just want to dip in, dip out, get a couple of kills. Something like Vision Pulse is really good, or Kinetic Armor. Glitch, if you just want to get a couple of kills, get out alive. Anything like that. Wouldn't really recommend using any of the specialist weapons in that though, especially in hardcore. Then just other little tips to know in this. There is a corner. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, otherwise I might record just a little bit here. But there's a corner. If you go across the wall run, right in the middle of the map, someone nearly always sits there, and then there's one pretty much opposite, like adjacent to it even, which people sit in. They are very common places to sit in, so watch out for them. A lot of people go up on the obviously second stories, so keep an eye on them if you're just going around the map, try to slay whatever in your path. And then obviously people sit on the head glitches on the big street, either side, on the rock or on the like, I don't even know what you call it, but you guys know what I mean. So that's just basically some map positioning for you guys. The way I play it, obviously I'm playing in a hardcore TDM point of view. This does work in normal TDM as well, and it's somewhat in hardpoint. I do remember it worked quite well in hardpoint. Is I push up the street, the alley, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know the actual call outs. I'm not a competitive person, but I normally push up there. It normally gets me. It normally takes me a couple of deaths just to get there, get into their spawns, because obviously the head glitches and stuff. But then it's really worth it, because then you'll just see if I'm attacking the single story side. I'll push through the building, maybe get a couple of kills looking at their spawn, and then I'll look on top of the like little cut zigzag, and then I'll go to the left side where you can just easily spawn trap, and I'll just rotate round. Especially if you've got like UAV and hardcore or anything like that, that's a really good way to get loads of kills, because obviously you're killing them from the wrong sides in there. In the sense, they're not going to really expect you to be there, especially if you keep moving around. And then just attacking the other side again, I just push up the left street. I don't really use the wall run. The wall run is really common to to be like looked at, and with a burst weapon on hardcore and stuff, or like an MA in core, you're just going to get wiped across the map going on that wall run. I don't really suggest it, just because of the amount it's used and the amount of people that just notice it. It's not really anything good. As terms for anything else, really, Semtexes I think are probably the best things to use, not grenades. Trip mines are very effective, unfortunately, and shock charges too. Flashbang's really good if you want to push into someone's spawn. If you're going to use any specialist weapons, Scythe or Tempest is probably the best ones to use, just because you can just spawn trap for days. And then, other than that, I think that's really it. You can play it pretty much with every single gun, even snipers. I think I dropped like a 60 to 20 on a hard point on Combine before, so it's not really hard to use any guns on there. And yeah, it's probably the smallest map. It's the map which I found got a lot of my specialist gear for, like the hero gear and stuff. The challenge before that, we had to get like 2 rapid kills with glitch, I think I had to do. I did that on that map on Combine, so it's really good for challenges. But anyway, guys, this one's Zoroarrkk. I know this is something a bit different. I want to do another one of these, especially with Redwood. Redwood is definitely a map which I know on hardcore TDM I could probably go flawless if I wanted to try my ass off and got lucky with people. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, tell me if you did, tell me if you want more tip videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.